Welcome to a not night shift vlog, and kind of like a lot of the Monday ones, they don't start at the best times. I mean, we're starting this one at 24 minutes past 7. They're probably going to like 1 in the morning or something, I don't know. So what I'm actually doing is my shelving, because I've had this set over here built for a couple of days. It came the other day and also they couldn't build it at first, if you have seen that vlog, because, you know, pieces were not sent, but, you know, set's fully complete. Got the minifigure actually on the shelf. And basically what we're going to do is I'm actually going to spend a bit of time sorting my room, and that's one of the main areas I want to touch on. 1 second, I'm going to quickly make the bed. So yeah, the whole point is I'm going to be taking all my sets off the shelves and sorting them out. See, they are currently sorted out by film. Obviously none of this is organised. That's just Indiana Jones, 1 Star Wars set, Scooby-Doo. All this like episode 1, 2, Clone Wars, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 encompasses quite a lot. Then we've got that kind of random shelf up there. So what we're going to do is essentially, I probably should put that pill back on the bed, is I want it to include my new turbo tank, which one of my favourite sets as a kid, and happy to have it as an adult. A lot of sets I had as a kid don't feel that big as an adult, like they felt bigger as a kid. But this is one of those ones that has definitely kept its size 100%. But strap in, because this might be a lot. I might try and make this one a long vlog, so let's start by getting all my sets down. What I need to quickly do is move some of this shit over, just so that things like the B-wing and that can go there, because I'm not putting that on the bed. Right, I will see you once that shelf and that shelf are clear. Right, clear and clear. This thing here is actually a light that needs charging, so I can get, you know, a little reading light. So I think it'll end up being organised by like factions, like Republic, Separatist, Empire, kind of stuff like that. So first thing I need to do is remove all the minifigures from this. So yeah, since there's quite a lot of minifigures on this, so let me get them off. I've actually had to turn the volume way down on that because I can't find the goddamn remote. It's probably under all these sets. So basically, I just shoved the minifigures back in their drawers apart from the Rancor. Actually won't fit in there. I've left the desk door, but I'm not pulling that down because it's heavy. I'm still kind of sore, but I've been waiting literally for weeks to like 2 or 3 weeks to change the shelving. You know, to accommodate that brilliant looking tank over there. I've got some sets up there as well, of course. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have like the AT-AT up there. I did keep the Striker, not Striker, the Bomber on these clear stilts so that I can maybe continue that up there. I don't know. I need to figure that out. So I'm actually gonna probably go in a moment or so. One thing I will quickly do, and the last part of this is actually on film before you end up seeing the finished result, which is kind of how we usually do this. Is I'm gonna quickly spray down these because they need it. Don't know if that's how well that's picking up on here, but yeah, I think you can see pretty dusty. So excuse me a moment. Alright. So I'm gonna quickly wipe those down. Quickly. Show you, but yeah, honestly, I can't remember the last Lego set I bought. It must have been the AT-AT, right before I bought the turbo tank. Looking at this, all this stuff here, well, no, it's not the last Lego set I bought. Obviously I bought like battle packs and a Batmobile. But this is like the first time in like 3 months or something where I've had to actually change the shelves to fit sets. Like, I've cleaned it and changed it around just for the sake of changing it around, but yeah, I'm excited. Like, I'm actually proper excited. So I need to go let my phone charge a bit, I need to go take some bins out and do a couple other things, so I will see you guys once all this is put back on the shelf. Will minifigures be added? Don't know, maybe just the rare ones, just have them on display. Because this will most likely be my display until I kind of come off my no set buying challenge for a bit, which will not be till next year. I'm going to focus more on the minifigures till then. A couple sets on my list for sale. I am still debating if I want to sell my 13 gunship, because at some point I'd rather have two of the same, and I think I like that. Oh, and I like the 2008 one more. So, see you guys in a couple of hours. So, actually, it's 11:15, but as you can see, the shelving has worked out. Look. We've kind of got random stuff here. We've got the Rebel kind of stuff here. We've got a little bit of random stuff. Separatist, the Republic shelf. See with that fighter tank, not fighter tank, turbo tank. Looks cool, but there's a fighter tank. That's the fighter tank. That's the turbo tank. The Republic fleet. They've got my Imperial stuff. I'm not sure what's going there yet. I need to figure that one out. But I've got a couple sets on the bed. Right. One of them is, of course, the 2013 gunship. I am still debating if I am going to let go of that set. I have not actually figured that out. I'm still trying to decide if I'm really planning to, keep it or get rid. I don't actually know. The B-Wing, however, has been a persistent issue. So we also have those couple sets on the bed. The B-Wing is causing persistent problems. These wings are not held on. There's like a few rods that go in, and then these black pieces, but they pop off repeatedly, and I'm having to sit and reattach. I've reattached the base for one of the wings. I'll show you, like, as in, the bit where the clips are. I had to reattach that and remove it from the wing, so that wing can go on, like, literally, for a set made in 2012, the connections are pretty bad. Like, you look at most sets from that era, they're quite, I would say most sets in the last 15 years are quite strong, so I'm kind of surprised at the weakness. Like, I know it's not a play set, it's designed to be an ultimate collector's thing, sit on the shelf, you don't got the stand up there, but I'm still kind of shocked at how weak this actually is. I'm a bit surprised. Anywho, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just attach that wing to the bottom, and hopefully it doesn't crumble this time, because I'm sick of having to rebuild parts of this set. I was able to fit the bottom wing, but we've gotten left it. You can kind of see it is a really bad connection on this set, and I have seen some people display it, because I'm in a Lego Facebook group, and I've seen people display it without the stand. Maybe that is an option. I don't know yet. I still need to figure that part out. Someone's going to suggest in the comments, if this one's pissing you off, why don't you sell it along with the other couple? No. This set was so expensive to get. It's my most expensive set. I ain't letting this go. I'm going to continue. I have to remove some of the bodywork pieces to try and get in and kind of fix this. But basically, look, this is your wing, right? Put it on like this. That is all the connection that you get. You do. It is bad. And these wings do have a bit, especially the one where gravity is the problem on the underneath. Like, look. You can see it. So there you go. Slides right on. Ridiculous. That one. Okay, in all fairness, this one was not actually connected into its thing. And I need to reattach that now. Right, this is actually going to annoy me, kind of. So it's built, believe it or not, I actually had the same problem when I initially bought this set as well. I did this. So I'm debating back and forth, am I putting it on the stand? Or since I've not putting the gunship back on display, neither am I putting those sets on, I will have some spare room to use to try and figure out, I could have it lying down on the shelf like this. I mean, that's probably not a bad look. I mean, look, when I was going to open up like the top one, no issues so far, right? Nope. That's already disconnecting. That's one thing I hope if Lego remakes this set, maybe look at your wings, because they don't even, like, the way this set builds is you can't build it with the wings open. It's a really weird build in that way, so yeah. One second, I'll try flipping it over. The set, it can be infuriating. It's why I don't touch it. Like, honestly, it surprises me how weak, for the year this came out, because I have plenty of really old sets, none of them do this shit like this, honestly. Look, I'll close it. I'm not selling this set very well, and I did point that out in my review that I made on the Lego. Jesus Christ. That it can be a bit temperamental and it can be a bit weak, which not good. So holding it this way. Oh, see it? You can see it trying to come out the mount. I might just put the stand in. Oh, God, this is pissing me off, honestly. 1 second. No, it does not. It keeps, honestly, this center console, just this one area keeps crumbling. I don't know whether to get out the instructions and everything. It's these stupid heavy wings on these silly bits. It just rips them right out. It's ripped off the bottom there. And you can see all these pieces popping up along the way. What is the actual point? I can't even lift it up. I have one more go at attempting this. Right, so pretty much got just about everything back on the shelf where it's meant to be. You know, it looks alright, and of course, got that side there. I put the Shadow Archer next to the gunship. Not the actual figure, but I kept the poly bag because I'm not throwing that away. That's like over £100 on its own. The B-Wing, it took so much bloody effort. It was like 23 minutes past 11, but we actually got it up. What it is, I would have had it the other way with the wings folded in like that, but that display card is wonderful. That's kind of how it's meant to sit, but the stand does not let you do it that way. I think it's just to do with balance, because this section here is really heavy. So yeah. For the things, I'm just debating back and forth on if I'm keeping this set or not. See, the only thing is, right, I can afford to buy another 08, because I would just buy it without the figures, right? Because none of the figures in that set are worth getting a duplicate of, other than the one clone trooper that's in it, that's not a named character, but this set to me is just a hell of a lot better. Like, you know, it's not like this one's a little bit weaker than that one is, you know, in a few areas, but it's not structurally like compromised. Plus, I just love the sticker art on these ones, like the nose art is just pretty cool and stuff. I'll just have a wee think about all that, but I'm gonna go just now. I'm gonna chill, list those online, but I'm gonna list it all as a bundle and then just get rid of it in that box. I'm trying to downsize a lot of what I've got at the moment, so yeah, I'm gonna chill, watch some Family Guy. I'll come back to the vlog, it just seems to keep delivering and will not shut the fuck up. So, I kinda got this bundle together. This is stuff in my collection that I'm kinda willing just to get rid of at this point. And each set I'm getting rid of for a few reasons. Now, the Snowspeeder is the 2019 20th anniversary edition Snowspeeder. I like it a lot, right? But I'm replacing it with something else. Most of these sets are being swapped out for something else. Versus the Snowspeeder, right? I do have this one that came from the 2007 Echo Base Doors. I plan to buy the 2010 Wampa Cave, so I'll get another Snowspeeder with that anyway. And I don't look to have about 10 Snowspeeder. I don't want multiple Snowspeeders. 2 is enough, so that one goes. I'm just gonna get rid of the radar-ish thing with it as well. That way I can see I've got the parts from the set. The Mandalorian Starfighter is a set that I bought when it came out. Like, I say I bought like a year after it came out. I've had this set for like a year and a half or something. It's not a bad set by any means. I'm just never going to use it on anything. That's my reasoning. See, most of these sets I will either have the attachment to or will use somehow. This set I liked it when I got it, but it's not a set that I intend on keeping. The Yoda's diorama set, I just don't like. It repeatedly falls apart and gets on my nerves. I bought this one literally right after its release as well. But I just don't. I liked it more then than I do now. I'd rather go out and buy the 2004 Yoda's X-Wing and Luke's X-Wing and the Yoda Swamp set me a little hut. The minifigures are just ones I have many duplicates of, or just like, you know, at one point I wanted to build a whole army of the Death Watch, but I'm like, I don't see the point, I'm getting rid of this ship, so I'm halving my Death Watch army. Maybe it's doubles like the Luke and the Dengar, or maybe it's just like figures I don't like Han Solo, it just seems off to me. Or like the Emperor, I've got like 3 of those, or the Obi-Wan, or the Clone Wars Anakin, or the Jawa. It's just things like that that are motivating me to get rid of these. All of them are just duplicates. So I've listed it on the LEGO Star Wars Facebook group, and we're actually going to pack them into there. I'm trying to sell it all as a bulk lot. No, that's ambitious. 310 quid for all this. Now, the gunship might surprise most of you, right? Because you can clearly tell by myself, I love the Republic vehicles. And if you've been watching this, you'll have seen my Clone Army, so you'll know. The thing there is, well, I would rather have two of the same gunship. I'm never going to build an Attack of the Clones based mock or do anything like that. And I'd rather have, I'm more likely building a Clone Wars era mock. Out of the two gunships, I've always liked this one more, the 2008 Clone Wars one. At some point, I'd like to get a second one of these. Not to mention, with me getting the big turbo tank, I was like, do you know what? I'd rather have the space for something else. And that's what I've chosen to get rid of, is the gunship. Most people in the Star Wars community will think I'm backwards for this, because this one is considered the legendary one, like the It set. This one's got a lot more nostalgia for me because I got this when it came out. This is not my original copy. I actually repurchased this set back in March, but it's a wonderful looking ship. I love the fact that it's got the Clone Wars nose art and stuff. I am keeping the original minifigures for these sets. The only set here, I believe, that's getting rid of a minifigure would probably be the Luke that comes in that Snowspeeder and the Mandalorians that come in this. None of these other figures belong to these other sets. I just want to get rid of these. So let's get all this packed neatly into that box. Honestly, after saying for literally about maybe the last couple of days I would do this, I've got more wind now. I removed the wings and the guns from the gunship and its front cannon. I took all the bricks off the top of the hut and put them in the back of the minifigures, removed the wings from the start, but it's all packed. Given the fact that it's 20 to 3 in the morning, I don't expect people to start responding to the ad. I think 310 for what's in there is not bad. Again, the one that's going to surprise people is the gunship, considering my love for clones, but do you know what? I would rather have another 08 just so they matched, and just for, future mock building, I'd rather do the same as well. So, I'm not going to go, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this week, but I made the idiotic choice. Really, you could call it this idiotic, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. It's up to you about this one. Was that idiotic to stay up all day? So I sleep all day, probably. But also at the same time it wasn't. Because, and here's why. Seriously this. I was in so much pain when I came in and I was so sorry in this box that I think I needed it. So it's nice to have all that finally sorted out. Go to bed now. Also watching go to bed and look up prices of fucking gunships. You can get one of them for like $210 anyway, with minifigures, so I can get it for probably one something without. But damn, see with the turbo. I'm gonna zoom in. Bring the lens a bit there. Oh, because it's dark, it's not gonna work the best. Come on, see if the ATTE, the walkers and speeders in the tank. That thing looks amazing. But anyway guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. See you in the morning.